It's the realist.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your guy Realistic, and we are back with another tutorial. And this one, we are going to be talking about vocal prep. This is a brand new plugin by Auto-Tune. But first, before we dive into that, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, because it actually does go a long way to help this channel grow. Because if you like the video, then it tells YouTube that, hey, maybe somebody else might like this video, and it shows it to them, and then I can keep doing these videos. So let's go ahead and dive into this brand new plugin here by Auto-Tune called Vocal Prep. If you do like it, I have a link in the description below. But basically, this is a plugin here that helps you remove a lot of background noise or unwanted noise, like maybe some HVAC or some fans, or if somebody accidentally bumps the mic, or you might have some, rustling or something on your shirt or with your chain or something like that. It reuses AI to remove all of that stuff without you having to make any of the manual adjustments yourself. In fact, there are no options to do any manual adjustments. It's just does it all for you. And according to the video that Auto-Tune dropped on their YouTube channel, it can remove other stuff like barking dogs and stuff, apparently. But we do have some vocals here that we're going to try and mess around with here. So there's this brand new record that I'm working with an artist in the Twin Cities called Thai Prophecy, and it's a song called Zumbale. And I've already used vocal prep on this track, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the steps that I did to get it to sound this way. But first, let me go ahead and just kind of play you a little snippet so you know what we're kind of dealing with here.
Zumbale, yo, she like the song. Zumbale, yo, she like to go fast. Zumbale, yo, she like the song. Zumbale, yo, she like to go fast.
Cool. So we got some vocals here, but before we went through all the Auto-Tune vocal prep, there was some stuff going on in here, like it had picked up the HVAC. The microphone picked up the HVAC, and then there was a point too where I think he accidentally hit the microphone. So what we're able to do then with this program here is we'll open up vocal prep, and we have to drag and drop the audio in here. So let's go ahead and do that. This is kind of one of the things I wish was a little bit different. Right now it is a standalone plugin, and I do wish that it would either just be already in the audio suite or would have a link like a lot of other plugins to where we could just send the audio directly from our DAW to there. But for now, we have to drop it in from Finder here. So let's go ahead, though, and do that, because what it can do is actually pretty cool. So it drops it in here, and it's going to automatically do everything for us. So after this is loaded up inside of Vocal Prep, it's actually pretty intuitive, and there's not many options, so it makes it really easy for the user to understand. So right now, let's listen to the original so you can hear how it has the background noise in there, and how we got like the HVAC and the fan going off.
Zumbale, yo, she like the song. Zumbale, yo, she like to go fast. Zumbale, yo, she like to...
Okay, so yeah, we hear a little bit of that room noise and the HVAC, and then right here too, it kind of hits the microphone a little bit.
To go fast. Zumbale.
So let's go ahead and listen to how this sounds with the prepped version. So this is what Auto-Tune would remove automatically using AI. It can detect all the background noise.
Zumbale, yo, she like the song. Zumbale, yo, she like to go fast. Zumbale, yo, she like the song. Zumbale.
Okay, so not only did it get rid of the HVAC, but it also got rid of when he accidentally pumped in the microphone. So let's go ahead and listen to the original again so you can really hear the difference as far as what it removed.
Zumbale, yo, she like the song. Zumbale, yo, she like to go fast. Zumbale, yo.
And then again with the prep version.
Yo, she like to go fast. Zumbale, yo, she like to...
Okay, yeah, so definitely much cleaner. The HVAC is gone, and I'm really impressed too that it kind of removed him when he kind of bumped into the microphone a little bit there. And then also our third option here is if we want to listen to everything that was removed, actually, so we can actually hear what was removed. Okay, so actually not only did it remove the HVAC sound that we're hearing in the background, but it also, I heard some rustling around maybe from his shirt or his pants, or when maybe he was dancing around rapping the chorus, but that was removed as well. So after that, if you want to go ahead and get this audio out, all you got to do is just go to Export Prepped Audio, and it will export it and ask you where it wants to go. And then it's just that quick. And then from there, you just drag and drop it into your DAW here. Now, I had already done that here previously. You can see we got the chorus that says prep. So from there, we just drag and drop this right into the DAW. And now we have this clean audio that has no artifacts or anything like that, no rustling or anything in there. All right, so something else that I did on this record, we were in the studio and we thought it'd be really cool if we had a woman vocalist underneath him, but at the time we didn't have a woman vocalist in the studio, so we relied on AI, and we actually put in a woman's vocal underneath him.
Ay, zoom a light. Yo, she like the song. Zoom a light.
Now, the woman's vocal is actually Rihanna.
Ay, zoom a light. Yo, she like.
But the thing is when it comes to AI-generated vocals, because the database is using pretty low quality files and pretty compressed files to save on the space on their servers, a lot of times the audio that you get back from these AI softwares have quite a few artifacts, and we can kind of hear that gargling and some of that digital distortion and just some of those MP3 artifacts that we don't always love. So I was interested, if I ran this through Vocal Prep, would it remove some of that stuff? And it actually did. So let me go ahead and show you that. I have Rihanna's vocals here, and we'll just drop that into Vocal Prep here and see or hear what that actually sounds like and what that was able to remove, because I was actually pretty happy with a couple of the things it was able to detect and remove from this software. All right, so if I hit play on the original here, we can kind of hear some of those MP3 artifacts that we got from the bounced out AI version.
Ay, zoom a light. Yo, she like the song. Zoom a light.
All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to the prep version here with that took out.
Ay, zoom a light. Yo, she like the song. Zoom a light. Yo, she like.
So it actually was able to remove some of that, and we can actually kind of see it here, and we can kind of hear it too as far as what it took out here. So I'm happy with that as far as how that was able to take that out. So we just go ahead and hit export here. Bam, that is all prepped. And then again, we just drag and drop it in there, and we have our audio file ready to go. All right, so those are the things that I like about it. I feel like other softwares that are able to remove noise, as far as the ones from Isotope or Waves or UAD, you know, a lot of that stuff you have to do manually. And I feel like Auto-Tune's Vocal Prep is able to do about 75% of what those plugins are able to do with about 10% of the work, which is really nice. I think that's really cool. It's also included if you have Auto-Tune Unlimited. It's already included in your subscription. So bam, you have that right there. Now, a few things that I wish were a little bit different is I wish that it wasn't exclusively a standalone plugin. I would really love to see if there was some option for an audio suite plugin or a link version like we see on a lot of those other softwares that allow you to do edits inside of a standalone plugin. You can just send it directly to the software and then send it back, because I don't like having to necessarily leave the DAW or have to go inside a Finder to grab the files and drag and drop those into Vocal Prep and then have to drag and drop them back into Pro Tools or whatever DAW that you're using. I would love if we were able to bypass that. Also too, I wouldn't mind in the future, I know that the concept is just drag, drop it in and it automatically does everything for you, but I wouldn't mind if there was maybe an advanced section to where you could drop that down and maybe adjust some of the controls if we wanted to do more of the stuff that it's removing, or if we wanted to do less. I think that would be good to just kind of add those controls. But either way, I think this plugin has a lot of promise. I'm pretty excited about it. It does take a lot of the work out that I was having to do with some of the other plugins that I was using for audio repair, so I'm excited about that. It's really easy to use. I think the quality sounds good, and I think it does a pretty good job of removing those artifacts that we don't want. So if you do want to check this plugin out, I do have a link in the description below for you to be able to sign up for Auto-Tune Unlimited. And as of June 4th, they have started to offer this as a perpetual license as well. The first month they had it was only exclusively available for Auto-Tune Unlimited. You know, they try to give some incentive for people to buy the subscription, but a month later they did allow you to be able to buy the perpetual license. So I'll have that in the link in the description below. But again, if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit like and subscribe, because it does help this channel grow. And also too, if you do find any of this information useful, if you'd want to reach out and book me for a consultation or private mixing lessons, I do offer that as well. I can do those remotely via Zoom and be able to teach you how to mix and master and be able to answer all your questions that you have, and you can ask me directly. But until then, I'll see y'all next time. Also, be sure to check out my online mixing and mastering courses, The Art of Beat Mixing, The Art of Vocal Mixing, and The Art of Mastering, all available now. And if this video was helpful and you're looking for other videos, you can watch a video here, here, and here. All right, until next time, y'all.